our spring performance of William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the real deal. This is Shakespearean dialogue, but it's been edited a bit because, as of many of you know, Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet is quite lengthy. There's so much dialogue. So we found an edited script, but it was a little too edited, so we added to it. But I think you will be very impressed with all of the hard work that our student actors have put into this spring performance. Just to let you know, there are 5 acts with several scenes within each act. So we have quite a few scene transitions, some scene changes. So we'll go black, but it will be very brief. Feel free to clap at that time, and they'll hurry, do their set change, and then we'll continue rolling. This afternoon when we did our show, it ran about an hour and a half for our afternoon show. So thank you once again, and enjoy Romeo and Juliet.
Two households, both alike in dignity.
In fair Verona, where we lay our scene.
From ancient grudge break to new mutiny.
Where civil blood makes civil hands unclean.
From forth the fatal alliance of these two foes,
a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
Whose misadventured pity is overthrown.
Do with their death, bury their parents' strife.
The fearful passage of their death-marked love.
And the continuance of their parents' rage.
But with their child's end,
Could not remove.
is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage. The which of you with patient ears attend.
What here shall miss, our toll shall strive to mend.
Turn thy back and run?
Let us take the law of our side. Let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare. I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it.
You bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law of our side if I say I?
No.
No, sir. I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir? No, sir.
If you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good as a man as you.
You lie.
Draw, Phoebe men. Gregory, remember thy slosh and yell.
Hark! You fools! Put up your swords. You know not what you do.
Turn thee, Benvolio. Look upon thy death.
I do but keep peace.
What? Drawn and speak of peace? I hate the wood as I hate hell. All Montagues, and thee.
Give me thy long sword, ho!
Self-willing Capulet, hold me not, let me go.
You shall not stir a foot to seek a foe. Rebellious subjects, enemies of peace. What ho! You men! You beasts!
I'll pin the torture from the bloody hands, throwing mistempered weapons to the ground to hear the sentence of your moved sprints. Three civil brawls spread up an airy word from thee, old Capulet, and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, you liars shall pay the forfeit of the peace. From this time, on pain of death, all men depart.
right glad I am he's not out this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worship sun peered forth, underneath the grove of sycamore did I see your son.
Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew. Black and pretentious must his humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
See how he comes, so please you, step aside. I'll know his grievance, or be much denied.
Come, madam, look away.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But news struck 9.
I mean, sad hours seem long.
What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love,
Out.
of love.
Out of her favor where I'm in love.
Alas, that love, so gentle as you, should be so tyrannous and rough of proof.
Alas, that love, whose view is muffled still, should see pathways to his will. Todd, I've lost my soul. I'm not here. This is not Romeo. He's some other where.
Then tell me, sadness, who it is that you love?
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman. She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. In strong proof of chastity, well on through love's weak childish bow, she lives unharmed.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto my eyes. Examine other beauties.
He that is struck and blind cannot forget the precious treasure of his eyesight lost. Farewell, if thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine, or else die in debt.
My lord, what you say to my suit?
But saying o'er what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath not seen the change of 14 years.
Younger than she, our happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred, although so early made. My earth has swallowed all my hopes but she. Woo her, gentle Paris, gain her heart. My will to her consent is but a part. This night I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many a guest. Go, Sirrah, find those persons whose name written on there, and to them say, my house, and welcome on their pleasure stay.
I must out to the learned.
I pray, sir, can you read?
Aye, if I know the letters in the language.
You say honestly.
Senior Martino and his wife and daughters, County and Selmy and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow of Vitruvio, Senior Placentio and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet, his wife, daughters, my fair niece Rosalind. A fair assembly. Whither should they come?
Ah,
Whither?
super, your house,
Whose house?
my master's.
Indeed, I should have asked you that before.
Well, now I tell you without asking. My master is a great captain. And I pray, sir, if you are not of the house of Montague, come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
Ah, at the same ancient feast of Capulet sups, the fair Rosaline, whom thou so lovest. Compare faces on the eye should show, and I should make you think that's not a crow.
One fairer than my love? The all-seeing sun never saw her match since first the world begun.
Touch, you saw a fair, none else being by.
I'll go along. No such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own.
Nurse, where is my daughter?
Now by my maidenhead, a 12-year-old I bade her come. What lamb? What ladybird? What Juliet? Madam, I'm here. What is your will?
Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. Thou knowest my daughter's of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age into an hour.
She's not 14.
I'll lay 14 on my teeth. She's not 14. Thou wast the prettiest babe that I ever nursed. And I might live to see thee married once I have my wish.
Mary. That Mary is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married? It is an honor that I dream not of. Well, think of marriage now. Here in Verona, younger than you are already made mothers. Thus then in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love. And lady, this is a flower, in faith the very flower. Tonight, you shall behold him at our feast, read over the volume of Paris's face, and find delight written in beauty's pen. Speak briefly. Can you like of Paris's love?
I'll look to like, if looking liking move.
Madame, the guests are come, supper served up. I must hence to wait. I beseech you, follow straight.
We follow thee. Give me a torch, being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead.
Here, lover, borrow Cupid's wings and soar above the common bounds.
I.
I am too sore and pierced with his shaft to soar with his light feathers.
Too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough and it pricks like thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down.
A torch for me! I'll be a candle holder and look on.
We'll draw thee from this mire. Come, we burn daylight. Ho!
I dreamed a dream tonight.
As did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep while they do dream things true.
Ah, then. I see. Queen Mab hath been with you. She's the fairy's midwife, and comes in a shape no bigger than an agate stone. Her wagon spokes are made up of long spider's legs, and the covers of her wings of grasshoppers. Her whip of cricket's bone. Her coachman is the small gray-coated gnat, and her chariot is the empty hazelnut, carved by the joiner squirrel, or old grub. Time out minds the fairy's coachmakers. Night by night she gallops through lovers' brains, in which case they dream of love. Sometimes she driveth o'er soldiers' necks, and then they dream of cutting foreign throats. This is
Peace
she!
for Curcio, thou talkst of nothing.
I speak of nothing but dreams, which are children of the idle brain, begot nothing but vain fantasy.
Supper's done. We shall come too late.
Aye, so I fear, for my mind misgives some consequence yet hanging in the stars. On, lusty gentlemen.
Welcome, gentlemen. Ladies that have their toes unplagued with corns will have a bout with you. Aha, my mistresses, which of you all will now deny to dance? She that makes me dainty, she I'll swear hath corns. Welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians, play.
What lady is that, which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight?
I know not.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night like a rich jewel in Ethiop's ear. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I never saw true beauty till this night.
This, by his voice, should be a Montague. Fetch me my rapier, boy.
Why, how now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe.
Oh, young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle coz, let him alone. To say truth, Verona brags of him to be a virtuous and well-governed youth. I would not, for all the wealth of the town, do him disparagement.
It fits
when such a villain is a guest. I'll not endure him.
He shall be endured. Am I the master here or you? Go to.
Why, uncle, 'tis a shame.
Go to, go to! You are a saucy boy. Well said, my hearts. You are a princox. Go.
I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, convert to bitter gall.
If I profane mine worthiest hand, this gentle fine, the holy shrine is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hands too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
A pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. Thus from my lips by yours my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took?
Sin from thy lips? O trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again.
You kiss by the book.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Mary, bachelor. Her mother is the lady of the house.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear account, my life is my foe's debt.
Romeo, away, be gone, sport is the best.
Ay, so I fear the more's my unrest.
Nay, gentlemen, prepare not to be gone. We have a trifling fool's banquet towards. Is it even so? Well then, I thank you. I thank you all. I thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night.
Come hither, nurse. What's he that follows there, that would not dance? For if he be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo, and a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love, sprung from my only hate, too early seen unknown, and known too late.
Juliet!
Come, madam, let's away.
My good cousin Romeo! Call him Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure thee. Romeo, madman, lover, appear thou, speak but one rhyme, and I be satisfied. Cry but Amy, pronounce but love and dove. He heareth not, he speaketh not, he moveth not, he stirreth not. The ape is dead.
Come, blind is his love, and best befits the dark.
If his love be blind, then it cannot hit the mark. Romeo, good night.
He jests at scars that never felt a wound.
But stop! What likely monster breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou who made art far more fair than she. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ah me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis thy name that is my enemy. What's in a name, that which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet? Romeo, doff thy name, that name that is no part of thee. Take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I will never be Romeo.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo, and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and they place death if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I o'erperch these walls, therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
I have nights cloaked to hide me from their sight. But thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued, wanting of thy love.
Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I swear that tips with silver all these fruit.
Swear not by the moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love.
Do not swear. It's too rash, too sudden, too unadvised. Sweet good night. This bud of love, by summer's ripening breath, may prove a beautiful flower when next we meet.
Wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of love's faithful vow for mine.
I did give thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and give it thee again.
Juliet!
None, good nurse. Be true, Montague, stay but a little. I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night. I am afeard being at night, all this but a dream.
Dear Romeo, if thy bent to love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send word for me tomorrow, by one I'll procure to come to thee.
Madam!
By and by I come. 1,000 times good night.
1,000 times to want thy light.
Romeo,
My dear,
at what o'clock shall I send for thee tomorrow?
at the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgotten why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget to have thee still stand here, remembering how I loved thy company.
And I'll still stay to have thee still forget.
Yet I shall kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Hence will I to my ghostly father sell, his help to crave and my dear hap to tell.
checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light. Now ere the sun advances burning I must fill this osier basket with bilful weeds and precious juice flowers. Within the infant rind of this small flower, poison has residence and medicine power, for this being smelt with each part being tasted slays all senses of the heart.
Good morrow, Father.
Benedicte! Young son, it argues that distempered head so soon bid good morrow to thy bed. If not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
That last is true.
God pardon sin, was thou with Rosalind?
With Rosalind, my ghostly father? No. I have been feasting with mine enemy, whereon a sudden one hath wounded me, that's by me wounded.
Be plain, good sir, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confessions find but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As hers on mine, and mine on hers, all combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage.
Holy Saint Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosalind so soon forsaken? If so, then young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes.
Thou chidest me out for loving Rosalind.
For doting, not for loving people, mine.
I pray thee, chide not. She's whom I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Oh, she knew thou love did read by rote and could not spell? But come, young waverer, go with me. In one respect I'll assistant be, for this alliance may so happy prove, to turn your hazard rancor to pure love.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow they stumble that run fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Come he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke with his man.
Alas, that poor soul that this Rosalind torments him so in, he sure hath run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman of old Capulet, sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Alas, poor Romeo, he's already dead, shot through the ear with a love song. And is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than the Prince of Cats, I can tell you. Keeping time, distance, and proportion. 1, 2, and the third in your bosom. A duelist. A gentleman of the very first house.
Here comes Romeo.
Without his roe, flesh. How art thou fishified? Romeo, you gave us the counterfeit fairly last night, sir.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, can you not conceive?
Pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
Well said. Now art thou sociable, now art thou Romeo.
My fan, Peter.
Good Peter to hide her fan's the fairer face.
Out upon you. What a man are you? One gentlewoman that God hath made for himself to mar.
By my troth, it is well said. Gentlemen, may any of you know where I may find the young Romeo?
I'm the youngest of that name.
If you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
Abide, so ho! Oh, farewell, ancient lady. Farewell.
Pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this?
One gentleman that loves to hear himself talk.
Scurvy knave. My young lady bade me inquire you out.
Bid her some device to come to shrift this afternoon. There she shall at Friar Lawrence's cell be shrived and married.
This afternoon, sir? Well, she shall be there. Peter? Peter, take my fan, and go before in a pace.
Struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. Oh, she's lame. Love's heralds should be wings that 10 times faster glide than the sun's beams. Honey nurse, what news?
Oh, I'm weary. Fly, how my bones ache.
I would thou hadst my bones and I thy news.
What haste! Do you not see that I'm out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath?
Oh, my head aches. Oh, my back. Oh, the other side.
High faith, I'm sorry that thou art not well. Tell me, what says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman and a courteous and a kind, and I warrant a virtuous. Where's your mother?
Where's my mother? Why, she's within. Where else should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is your mother?
Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward do you messages yourself.
What says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife.
Honest nurse, farewell.
So smile, the heavens smile upon this holy act, that after our sorrow chide us not.
Amen, amen.
Here comes the lady.
Good evening to my ghostly confessor. Ah, Juliet, if the measure of thy joy be heaped like mine, then sweeten with thy breath this neighbor air.
My true love has grown to such excess that I cannot sum up some of half my wealth.
Come, we shall make short work. You shall not stay together until Holy Church incorporate two in one.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the captain's abroad, and if we meet, we shall not strike a brawl.
Come, now art thou as high jack as any in thy mood in Italy. Thou wilt quarrel to a man that hath a hair more or a hair less in his beard than thou hast, and thou wilt tutor me from quarreling?
By my head, here come the Capulet.
Hands by my heel, I care not.
Gentlemen, a word with one of you?
Heck, one word with one of us. Why don't you couple it, sir? Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir. Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort, what dost thou make us of? Minstrels? Here's my fiddlestick, here's that shall make you dance.
We talk here, in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place and settle coldly for grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze upon us.
I'll budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
But I would be hanged, sir, if he were your livery.
Romeo, the hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain I'm none, therefore farewell.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, and so, good Capulet, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission! Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Oh, good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives.
Then I am for you.
Drop it, bully, and beat down their weapons. Gentlemen, for shame! his mortal hurt on my behalf. Oh, sweet Juliet, thy beauty had made me effeminate.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio's dead.
This but begins the well that others must end.
And here comes the fierce Tybalt back again.
Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again. For Mercutio's soul is a little ways above our heads. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Romeo! Away, be gone, the prince will doom thee death.
Oh, I am fortune's fool!
We're the vile beginners of this fray.
Tybalt, here slain, whom young Romeo's hand did slay, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, oh, my brother's child, prince, as thou art true, for blood of ours, shed blood of Montague.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray.
Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay.
I beg for justice, which you, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt, then Romeo must not live.
And for that offense, we immediately exile him hence. Let him hence in haste, else when he's found, the hour will be his last. For hence this body.
Gentle knight, give me my Romeo, and when he shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars. He shall make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, honey nurse, why dost thou wring thy hands?
Lady, we are undone. Alack, the day he's gone, he's killed, he's dead.
Can heaven be so envious?
I saw the wound. I saw it with mine eyes, right here on his manly breast.
Break my heart.
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him, he's banished.
Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did, alack, the day it did.
That deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no trust, no honesty in men. Shame come to Romeo.
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. Upon his brow shame is a shame to sit. Oh, what a beast I was to chide at him.
Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Or my lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it? Wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, foolish tears. Back to your native spring. Your tributary drops belong to woe, which you, mistaking, offer up to joy. My husband lives, that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead, that would have slain my husband. All this comfort, wherefore weep I then? Some words there was, worser than Tybalt's death, that murdered me. I would forget it fain, but oh, it presses to my memory like damned guilty deeds to sinners' minds. Tybalt's dead, and Romeo banished. That one word banished hath slain 10,000 Tybalts.
Hide to your chambers. I'll find Romeo to comfort you. Hark ye, Romeo will be here at night.
Find him, and bid him come to take his last farewell.
man.
Father, what news? When is thy prince's doom?
Nobody's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment? Be merciful, say death.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory torture, hell itself.
Oh, rude unthankfulness! The kind prince changed the black word death to exile.
'Tis torture, not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse may look upon her, but Romeo may not.
Romeo, rise, run to my study. Do not so hard.
I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome then.
Tell me, holy friar, where may I find my lady's lord? Where's Romeo?
There, on the ground, with his own tears made drunk.
Rise and be a man. For Juliet's sake, rise and stand. Does she not think me an old murderer? She says nothing, sir, but weeps and weeps. And on Tybalt calls, and on Romeo cries. As if that name did murder her. As if that name's cursed hand did murder her kinsman. Oh, friar, tell me, friar, in what vile part of this anatomy doth my name lodge?
Hold thou desperate hand. Art thou a man? Thy tears are womanish. Thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. What? Rouse thee, man. Thou Juliet is alive, there art thou happy. Tybalt would have slain thee, but thou slayest Tybalt. There art thou happy too. The prince becomes thou friend and changes the black word death to exile. There art thou happy. A pack of blessings upon thou back. Go, get thee to thou love. Hence, ascend her chamber, hence and comfort her. But look thou not stay till watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live until we can find time to blaze your marriage. Beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 20,000,000 times more joy than hence from lamentation.
Well, my comfort is revived by this.
Go hence.
Look you, she left her kinsman Tybalt dearly. She's very late, she'll not be down tonight.
These times of woe, aboard no time to woo. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
I will, and I will know her mind early tomorrow morning. Tonight, she is mute up to heaviness.
Sir Paris, I will make a desperate tender of my child's love. I think she will be ruled in all respects by me. Wife, acquaint her here of my son Paris' love, and bid her, mark you me on Wednesday next. But stop, what day is this?
Monday, my lord.
Monday. Ha, well Wednesday is too soon then. Thursday, tell her she shall be married to this noble earl. What will you say to Thursday?
My lord, I would that Thursday were tomorrow.
Thursday be it then. Wife, prepare her against this wedding day. Farewell, my lord.
Not be gone? It wasn't the nightingale, it was the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight, I know it. Therefore stay yet, thou needest not be gone.
Let me be ta'en then. Let me be put to death. I have more care to stay than will to go. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so.
Hie hence, be gone away. It was the lark that sings so out of tune. Oh, now be gone. More light and light it grows.
More light and light, more dark and dark our woes.
Madam, your lady mother's coming to your chambers.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll leave.
I must hear from thee every day in the hour. For in a minute, there are many days. By this count, I shall be much years ere I again behold my Romeo. Thinkest thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not, for all these woes shall serve for sweet discourses in our time to come.
Methinks I see thee as one dead in the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight fails, or thou lookest pale.
And trust me, love, in my eyes so do you. Try sorrow drinks our blood. Adieu. Adieu. Ho, daughter! Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? Now, I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
Oh, joy comes at such a needy time.
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn, the young, gallant, noble gentleman, the county Paris, shall happily make thee a joyful bride at St. Peter's Church.
By St. Peter's Church and Peter too. He shall not make me there a joyful bride. I pray thee, tell my lord and father I will not yet be married. And when I do, I swear, it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself.
What, still in tears? How now, wife, have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Doth she not give us thanks? Doth she not count her blessed, unworthy as she is, that we have brought so worthy a gentleman to be her bridegroom?
Proud can I never be of what I hate.
What is this? Thank me no thank yous, nor proud me nor prouds, but fettle your fine joints against Thursday next to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither.
Fie, fie. Are you mad?
Father, I beseech you, on my knees, hear me with patience.
Disobedient wretch, I tell thee what, get to the church on Thursday, or never look after me again. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me.
You are too hot.
God's bread, it makes me mad. Thursday is near, and you be mine, and I'll give you to my friend, and you be not. Hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul I ne'er acknowledge thee.
Sweet my mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage a month, a week.
Talk not to me, for I'll not say a word, for I have done with thee.
Nurse, how shall this be prevented? Comfort me, counsel me.
Faith, here it is. I think it best you marry with the county. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's a dishclout to him. I think you best in this match, for it far exceeds your first.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my soul too.
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I am gone, having displeased my father to Lawrence's cell to make confession.
Mary, I will. And this is wisely done.
Most wicked counselor, all to the friar to know his remedy, and if all else fail, myself have power to die.
Thursday, sir. That time is very short.
My father Capulet will have it so.
And you say you do not know the lady's mind? I like this not.
Sir, her father counts it dangerous that she doth give her sorrows in this way, and in his wisdom pays to stop our marriage in the inundation of her tears.
Look, here comes the lady towards myself.
Happily met, my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be a wife. Are you at your leisure, Holy Father, now?
My lord, we must entreat this time alone.
God surely should disturb devotion. Adieu. Adieu, father.
Come weep with me. Past hope, past cure, past help.
Ah, Juliet, I already know thou grief.
Tell me not that thou hearest of this. Must thou tell me how it may be prevented? Within thy wisdom, thou canst give no help. With this knife, I'll help it presently.
Hold, daughter, I too spy a kind of hope. Go home, be merry, give consent to marry Paris. Tomorrow night, look thou lie alone. Take this phial. Then being in bed, drink this distilled liquor off. When presently a cold and drowsy humor shall run through thy veins, No breath, no warmth shall testify thou livest. And in this borrowed lifeliness of shrunken death thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awaken from a pleasant sleep. And Romeo, by my leathers, shall know our drift, and hither shall he come. And he and I shall watch the awakening, and that very night Romeo shall bear thee hence to Mantua.
Love give me strength. Farewell, dear father.
What? Is my daughter going to Friar Lawrence?
Aye, forsooth.
Well, he made chance to do some good on her.
See where she comes from shifted merry look.
How now, my headstrong?
I have learned to repent my sin of disobedient opposition to you. Pardon, I beseech you. Henceforward, I am ever ruled by you.
Send for the county. I'll have this knot knit up tomorrow morning.
Not until Thursday. There is time enough.
Nurse, go with her. We'll to church tomorrow.
We shall be short in our provisions.
Tush, I will stir about, and all things shall be well. My heart is wondrous light, since this same wayward girl is so reclaimed.
Leave me to myself tonight. Madam, let me now be left alone, and let the nurse this night sit up with you. For I'm sure you have your hands full all in this so sudden business.
Good night, and get thee to bed and get rest, for thou hast need.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint, cold fear thrills through my veins. It almost freezes up the heat of life. My dismal scene, I needs must act alone. Come, vile. What if this mixture does not work at all? What if it be a poison? If the friar subtly hath ministered to have me dead, lest in this marriage he be dishonored? How if, when I am laid into the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo come? Shall I then be stifled in the vault, to whose foul mouth no healthsome air breathes in, and there die strangled? Oh, look, methinks I see my cousin's ghost seeking out Romeo. Stay, Tybalt, stay! Romeo, I come. This do I drink to thee.
Why, lady! Fie, you slug-a-bug. Sleep for a week. For the next night, I warrant, the county Paris hath set up his rest, that you shall rest but little. God forgive me! Mary and amen, how sound is she asleep? I needs must wake her. Madam! Madam! Juliet! Let the county take you in your bed. within your clothes and down again? I needs must wake you. Madam! Madam! Alas! Alas, help! My lady's dead! My lord! My lady!
What noise is here?
Oh, lamentable day!
What is the matter?
Look! Look! Oh, heavy day! Oh me! Oh me! My child! My only life, revive! Look up, for I will die with thee! Help! Get help! Oh, my lord!
For shame, read Juliet forth, the Lord has come.
She's dead! Deceased, she's dead!
Alack the day, she's dead.
Out at last, she's cold. Her blood is settled, her joints are stiff. Life and these lips have long been separated. Death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Lamentable day! Oh, woeful time!
Death, that had taken her hence to make me wail, ties up my tongue, and will not let me speak.
Come, is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. O son, thy night before thy wedding day hath death lain with thy wife. There she is, flower as she was, deflowered by him. Death is my son-in-law. Death is my heir. I will die and leave him all. Life, living, all his debts.
Have I thought to see this morning's face? And doth it give me such a sight as this?
Oh, accursed, unhappy, wretched, hateful day! Most miserable hour that I ever time saw in lasting labor of this pilgrimage. One poor and loving child, but one thing to rejoice and solace in, and cruel death hath catched him from my sight. Oh, woeful day! Most woeful day, most lamentable day that ever did I yet behold. Oh, day! Oh, hateful day! Never was seen so black a day as this. Oh, woeful day!
Beguiled, divorced, wronged, spited, slain, moved to detestable death by thee, beguiled, cruel, cruelty quite overthrown. O love, O life, not life, but love and death.
Despised, distressed, hated, martyred, killed. Why camest thou now to murder our solemnity? O child, my soul, and not my child. Dead art thou, alack, my child is dead, and with my joys, my child is buried.
Peace, hope for shame. Confusion's cure lives not in these confusion. Heaven in yourself hath pardoned this fair maiden, now heaven hath all, and all the better for this maiden. For in this love you love your child so ill you run mad seeing that she is well. Dry up your tears, and as the custom is, in her best array, bear her to church.
All things that we ordain at festival turn from their office to black funeral, our instruments to melancholy bells, our wedding cheer to a sad burial feast, our solemn hymns to a sullen dirge's change, our bridal flowers serve for a buried corse, and all things change them to the contrary.
Sir, you go in, and madam, you go with, and go, Sir Paris. Everyone, prepare to follow this unfair course into her grave.
Trust the flattering truths of sleep. My dreams presaged some joyful news at hand. I dreamt my lady came and found me dead, and breathed such life with kisses that I revived and was an emperor. How now, Balthazar, what news? How doth my lady's my father well? How fares my Juliet? For nothing can be ill if she be well.
Then all is well and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in the Capitol monument, with her immortal parts live, and I saw her laid low in her kindred vault.
Is it even so? Then I defy you, stars! Hire post horses, I will hence tonight.
I do beseech you, please, post this. Your looks are wild and pale.
Do the thing I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters to me from the friar?
No, my good lord.
No matter, get thee gone. Well, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. Let's see for means. I do remember an apothecary. Hereabouts he dwells. Meager were his looks, sharp how misery had worn him to the bones. And in his shop a tortoise stuffed, an alligator hung, and other skins of ill-shaped fishes. To myself I said, and if a man did need poison now, here lives a catered wretch would sell it to him. As I remember, this should be the house. What ho, apothecary!
Who calls so loud?
Come hither, man. I see that thou art poor. Here's 40 ducats. Let me have a dram of poison.
Such mortal drugs I have, but Mantua's law is death to any he that utters them.
Famine is in thy cheeks, need and oppression stark within thy eyes. The world affords no law to make thee rich, but take it and break this.
Thy poverty, but not my will consents.
I pay thy poverty and not thy will.
Here, take this. Put it in any liquid thing you will, and drink it off. And if he had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
Here's thy gold. Worse poison to men's souls than these poor compounds that thou mayest not sell. Come, poison, go with me to Juliet's grave, for there I must use thee.
Brother Ho!
Welcome from Mantua. What says Romeo?
One of our orders, suspecting that we both were in a house where an infectious pestilence did reign, sealed up the doors to not let us forth, so my speed to Mantua was stayed.
Who then bore my letter to Romeo?
I cannot send it nor get a messenger to take it for fear of infection.
Oh, unhappy fortune!
Give me thy torch, boy, hence and stand aloof. Yet put it out, for I would not want to be seen. So Shawn afoot upon the churchyard tread, whistle then to me as a signal that thou hearest me approach. Give me those flowers. Do as I bid thee. Go.
I'm almost afraid to stand alone in the churchyard, yet I will adventure.
Sweet flower with flower thy vital bread is true. Oh woe, thy canopy is dust and stones, which with sweet water nightly I will do. The boy gives warning something doth approach. What cursed foot wanders this way tonight to cross my obsequies and true love's right?
Hold. Take this letter. See thou deliver it to my lord and father. I charge thee, whatever thou hearest or seest, stand all aloof and do not interrupt me in my course. But if thou, jealous,
dost return to pry in what I further shall intend to do, by heaven, I will tear thee joint by joint and strew this hungry churchyard with thy limbs.
I will be gone and trouble you not.
So shalt thou show me friendship, live and be prosperous. And farewell, good fellow.
For all the same, I will hide my whereabouts. For his look I fear and his intentions I doubt.
Thou detestable moth, thou womb of death, gorged with the dearest morsel of the earth, thus I enforce thy rotten jaws to open, and, in despite, I'll cram thee with more food.
That is that banished haughty Montague that murdered my love's cousin, which with grief I will apprehend him. Stop, thy unhallowed toil, vile Montague, condemned villain. I do apprehend thee. Obey, and go with me, for thou must die.
Good gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man. Fly hence and leave me. By heaven I come armed hither against myself. Stay not, be gone, live, and hereafter say, a madman's mercy bade thee run away.
I do defy thy conjurations, and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy.
Oh, I am slain. If thou be merciful, reign with Juliet.
Let me peruse this face. Mercutio's kinsman, noble County Paris. I think Paris should have married Juliet. I'll bury thee in a triumphant grave. Death, lie thou there, by a dead man interred. Oh, my love, my wife. Death, thou hast sucked the honey of thy breath, hath had no power yet upon thy beauty. Thou art not conquered, beauty since thine yet is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks, and death's pale flag is not advanced there. Ah, Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? I still will stay with thee. Here will I set up my everlasting rest. Eyes look your last, arms take your last embrace, and lips sealed with a righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct, come, unsavory guide. Here's to my love. Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus with a kiss, I die.
St. Francis by my speed, how oft tonight have my old feet stumbled at graves? Who's there?
Here's a friend, and one that knows you well.
Bliss be upon you. Tell me, my good friend, what torch is yonder that blamely lends his light to grubs and eyeless skulls? As I discern, it burneth in the capitol monument.
It doth so, holy sir. And there is my master.
Who is it?
Romeo.
How long have you been in there?
Full half an hour.
Go with me into the vault.
I dare not.
Stay then, I'll go alone. Oh, much I fear some ill unlucky thing. Alack, alack, what blood is this that stains the stony entrance?
Romeo! Oh, pale.
Who else? What? And Paris too? And steeped in blood? The lady stirs. Comfortable friar, where's my lord? I know where I should be. There I am. Where's my Romeo? I hear some noise. Lady, come from the nest of death. Come, come away. There thou husband in their bosom, there lies dead, and Paris too. Come, good Juliet, for the watch is coming. I dare no longer stay. Go get thee hence, for I will not away. Here, close to my true love's hand. Poison I see, then his timeless end. Churl, drunk all, and left no friendly drop to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison doth hang on them, to make dye with a restorative. Thy lips are warm.
Lead boy, which way?
Nay, noise,
churchyard. Oh, pitiful sight. Here lies the county slain. And Juliet, warm, bleeding, and newly dead, who here hath lain these past 2 days buried? Go, tell the prince, run to the Capulets, raise up the Montagues, some others search. We see the ground where these woes do lie, but with all these piteous woes, we cannot without circumstance descry. Here is a friar that trembles, sighs, and weeps. What misadventure so early up the colder persons from our morning's rest?
What should it be that they shriek so abroad?
Some people in the street cried Romeo, some Juliet, and others Paris.
What fear does which startles in our ears? Sovereign, here lies the county Paris slain, and Romeo dead, and Juliet warm and newly killed. Search, seek, and know how this foul murder comes. Here is a friar, and slaughtered Romeo's man, with instruments upon them fit to open these dead men's tombs.
Oh heavens! Oh wife, look how thy daughter bleeds! This dagger hath mistaken. It is sent in the back of Montague, and misshapen my daughter's bosom.
Oh me, this side of death is as a bell.
Come, Montague, for thou art early up, to see thy son and heir more early down.
Alas, my liege, my wife is dead tonight. Grief of my son's exile hath stopped her breath. O thou untaught, what manners is in this, to press before thy father to a grave?
Seal up mouth outward for a while, till we know their spring, and then I'll be more general of your woes. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, able to do the least, and yet here I stand, both to impeach and purge, myself condemned and myself excused.
Then say at once what thou dost know in this.
I will be brief. Romeo, their dead, was husband to that Juliet, and she, their dead, was Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and Tybalt's untimely death did banish the new-made bridegroom. Then she, with desperate look, bid me devise some means to rid her of the second marriage, or, in my cell, she would kill herself. A sleeping potion soon wrought on her the form of death. Meantime I writ to Romeo that hither should he come. But he which wore my letter, Friar John, was stayed by accident, and yesternight returned my letter back. Alone I came to release her from her kinsred's vault, but there lay untimely noble Paris and true Romeo dead. She awakes, and I did entreat her forth, but a noise did scare me from the tomb, and she, too desperate, would not go with me, and as it seems, did harm upon herself.
Where's Romeo's man? What can he say in this?
I brought news of my master of Juliet's death, and in haste he came from Mantua.
Give me the letter. I will look on it. Where's the county's page? Sirrah, what made your master in this place?
He brought flowers to strew his lady's grave and bid me stand aloof.
This letter doth make good the friar's words. Or be these enemies, Capulet, Montague. You see what a scourge is laid upon your hate? The heavens finds means to kill your joys with love.
Oh, brother Montague, give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more shall I demand.
But I can give thee more, for I will raise her statue in pure gold, that while Verona by that name is known, there shall be no figure at such rate be set than that of true and faithful Juliet.
And Romeo's, by his race his ladies lie. These were poor sacrifices of our enmity.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings, the sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence, and talk more of these sad things, for some shall be pardoned, but others punished. For never was a story of more woe than of Juliet and her Romeo.
Two households, both alike in dignity.
In fair Verona, where we laid our scene.
From ancient grudge broke to new mutiny.
Where civil blood made civil hands unclean.
From forth the fatal loins of those two foes.
A pair of star-crossed lovers took their life.
Whose misadventure piteous overthrows.
Do at their death, bury their parents' strife.
The fearful passage of their death-marked rape, and the continuance of their client's rage.
But which their children's end
Could not remove.
Was the 2 hours traffic of our stage.
The which of you, with patient ears attend.
What here shall miss, our toll shall strive to mend.
First of all, I want to thank JoJo Ewing. Can you step out here? She made the mistake today of showing up for morning rehearsal, and we put her to work. And so she's been manning our lighting panels, so thank you so much for helping us out. Of course, we always want to say thank you to Paul Ridgway back on our sound. Tara Ridgway, she's been helping behind the scenes. All right, and then I have some special students that I want to thank. So first of all, I want to start with Megan Buriak. Megan's a couple days ago. She says, "Is there anything you need? I would love to help." Over the last 4 years, her schedule hasn't allowed for her to take drama, and she's so been wanting to be a part of this. And so last night she showed up for our after-school rehearsal, and she jumped right in with the spotlight. And then today she was helping with makeup. And so Megan, if you will come forward.
Come on, Megs.
If only she could just stay one more year, then maybe we could fit drama in her schedule. But
She's coming back for cheer.
thank you. That's what she wanted was the spotlight. Laurel. Laurel Hayes. Right? Laurel Hayes, this is your second year in drama. I think you took it your freshman year.
Yeah.
And then she came back this year, and she actually had the lead in our first performance this year as Eddie Scrooge. Did a fantastic job. And then she's cast as Paris in this play. And then a couple weeks ago, she had to have knee surgery. And so she did a great job improvising tonight. In fact, her death scene was supposed to be a little more epic, but we just had to make do. So, Laurel, it has been a pleasure having you as a student, and I wish you well. David! How many years have you been in drama now? Too many to count.
4 or 5.
So when he first came here, he was kind of like, I don't think I'm liking this thing. And then all of a sudden the bug hit him. And he's like, I want to keep taking this. And this year, and especially with this production, he's done so much behind the scenes for us. He did all the choreography for the combat scenes. And so Act 3 combat was pretty great, wouldn't you all say? And then he did a lot of the backstage, making sure that all of the scenery was in the right positioning. He's been a great asset to the drama class. I'm going to miss him so much.
Me too.
So David,
I'll miss all y'all.
Okay, come on back. All right, Michaela Hall, come on forward, Michaela. All right, so Michaela took drama last year, so this is her second year, and the first semester was a little timid. I don't know if you guys know Michaela very well, but she's kind of quiet, or used to be. She used to be kind of quiet, and she found her voice. And I think drama has been so good for her, but she's been so good for us. We love her artistic abilities that she's brought to us, both in her drawings and her paintings, as well as in her performance work. So Michaela, I'm going to miss you. Where's my Lily? Where's my, oh, I know. All right, so I have to tell you this story.
Oh, gosh.
When Lily was just a little, or should I say littler thing, down in the grade school at Lind, whenever we would put on our drama performances, she'd come running up to me and she'd go, Mrs. Nichols, when I'm in high school, I'm going to take drama. And she did. And we've had her for 4 years. And she's played some pretty meaty roles in those 4 years, including tonight's role, guys, Romeo. That was pretty neat. Cody is also another one of those students that is so gifted, has so many talents. I'm going to hate seeing her leave. I know she's going to come back like some of my other students have done, and she'll help us, and I look forward to that, and I wish you the world. I wish you the world.
Okay, I don't like talking in front of people, so this is like.
Oh, but you'll act at the store. It's different.
But I know I'm not the only one in this class who thinks so, but you inspire so many people to like get out of their shells, like Michaela, like she's quiet. Faith is one of them, like she's another quiet little thing, and you're just an amazing role model for all of us kids, and I hope a lot, especially males. I hope there's a lot more males.
Yes.
If I have to come back and play a male, you know I will.
You rock it, Lily.
But I hate saying goodbye to you and goodbye to drama class.
It's see you later. Yes. See you later. And with that, we will see you all later. Thank you so much.